What it do, family? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back with another video. I am back. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. Shout out to the family S&T. Drip Set is in the building. I love y'all a long way. Thank you so much for coming back and tuning in. Now listen, we had a very, very eventful weekend, and we about to get into all the content, no cap. The Oscars. Let's start with that. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't watch the Oscars. I really feel like they already just have a lot of things premeditated. They already have who they want to win and all of that stuff. So I honestly don't watch it. But this is probably the only year that I should have cut that bit on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I probably should have cut it on. Because the clips that I seen, I was like, wow. You know what I mean? Now, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, and Chris Rock, they had a little debacle in the middle of the Oscars. Now, Chris Rock was hosting, and he's a comedian. So, you know, comedians is going to do what they're going to do. You know what I mean? Now, a lot of the times, some of the things that the hosts say on these award shows be written by producers. Okay, let's just start there. Now, I'm trying to give everybody a fair chance before we break this on down. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of that content is written, and they just reading it off the teleprompter. Probably every now and then a comedian will probably throw in their own little 1-2-1-2. And I think that's what happened in this moment. I feel like Will Smith was laughing when it came down to the joke, you know what I'm saying, prior to Chris Rock pointing the finger at Jada or whatever. But I feel like Chris Rock probably went off on a tangent, you know what I'm saying, and just really did not understand the dynamics, you know what I mean, of what he was joking about, okay? Now, Chris Rock called Jada Smith G.I. Jane. Now, everybody's seen the movie G.I. Jane with Demi Moore. You know what I mean? She had to pretty much cut off her hair for the role. Now, a lot of people laughed, but then in the audience, you also understood that it really wasn't a laughing matter because Jada has been very, very vocal about what she's been going through. Now, she is actually suffering from an autoimmune disease, which is also triggering her alopecia. And she's been going through a lot of problems, hair loss and things like that, which led her to cut her hair in the first place. Now, Chris Rock made the joke. And you can honestly see that Will Smith, even though he was trying to laugh, he was very, very uncomfortable. And I think when he looked over at his wife and seen that she was uncomfortable, it was just a situation that boiled over. Let's take a look at what happened.
Denzel McBest, loved it. I love the part where it said, King Lear don't got nothing on me. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Richard. Oh, wow. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Beauty of documentaries, because they make you, when you watch one, you feel smart. Like you watched them, like, you know, like you read a book or something. But all you really did was get high and watch Netflix. So here we go. Here we go.
Now, as you can see in that moment, there was a lot to unpack here. We can see the emotions on Will. And when I first seen it, I'm not going to lie to you, I thought it was scripted. I thought it was part of the act. You know what I mean? It was not until Will Smith sat back down in the audience and he became very, very vocal where I can see the emotions and that he was really mad as hell. You know what I mean? And Lupita, she shared the same reaction as me. She was looking like, is this real? But then I think when she also heard the voice behind Will, she was like, oh, snap. This is actually a real event. You understand? Now, I'm going to be real with you. I hated this moment for a lot of different reasons. I love the fact that Will was protecting his wife. Because a lot of people sometimes, we on this internet and we're looking from the outside in and we really don't understand what is going on in these people's households. And we also think that sometimes celebrities is perfect You know what I mean? And they don't go through the same things as you and me. And that's where I think the big misconception come from. Like, just because they are public figures does not mean that their feelings don't get hurt when you have certain jokes going on. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what the situation was. I feel like Will been in the headlines for far too long. You know what I mean? He's been holding a lot of stuff in, especially when it comes down to things concerning him and Jada. You know what I mean? And I feel like this situation, he just snapped, crackled, pop. Now, a lot of people was offering a lot of, you know what I'm saying, they was consoling Will, they understood Will, but I also wanted to pretty much salute Chris Rock. Now, he might have deserved a slap, you know what I mean, because I really feel like he might have been unaware, you know what I'm saying, of Jada's situation that she's going through, which caused him to make a joke. He probably thought she just cut her hair off as a fashion statement, not knowing that she was battling with alopecia. But I will say, in this moment, Chris Rock could have really reacted terribly. And we could have had two successful black men up there looking like a damn fool. You know what I mean? But he actually really stood tall in that moment. You know what I mean? He allowed Will to have his moment. And it just showed true character on his behalf. I really honestly say so. He stood his ground, you know what I mean? He kept things going. He tried to make the situation light, you know what I'm saying? And not only for himself, but I also think that he was trying to make the situation light in benefit of Will Smith as well. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of people, you know, got him on memes and everything this morning, but I feel like some people should salute him as well. You understand what I'm saying? Now, Will did win the award. He won the Oscar playing Venus and Serena's father. Okay, and when he actually went up there to accept the award and say his speech or whatever, he got very emotional. Let's take a look.
Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. In this time in my life, in this moment, I am overwhelmed by what God is calling on me to do and be in this world. Making this film, I got to protect Ingenue Ellis, who was one of the strongest, most delicate people I've ever met. I got to protect Sanaya and Demi, the two actresses that played Venus and Serena. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people and to be a river to my people. And I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. But Richard Williams, and what I loved, thank you, D. Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest moment, be careful, that's when the devil comes for you. It's like, I want to be a vessel for love and care and concern. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light on all of the people, Tim and Trevor and Zach and Sanaya and Demi and Ingenue and the entire cast and crew of King Richard and Venus and Serena, the entire Williams family. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things. To my mother, a lot of this moment is really complicated for me, but to my mother, she didn't want to come out. She had her knitting friends. She has a knitting crew that she's in Philly watching with. Being able to love and care for my mother, my family, my wife. I'm taking up too much time. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for this moment, and thank you on behalf of Richard and Oracene, the entire Williams family. Thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
Now, it's going to be people in this world, because we can't help the slow ones. We just really, really can't. They're going to look at this and they're going to say, look, he know he messed up. He's an actor. He put on the best act for his career for that moment. I don't see it being that. I really, really don't. Will Smith is very, very successful, and he don't need things like clout or controversy, you know what I'm saying, to bring him more millions. You understand? He go through that alone just with the situations that his wife take him through sometimes. You understand? But I really feel like in that moment, he was really, really caught up, and he knew that it was probably not the best place, you know what I mean, for that reaction, but hell, it happened. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people is going to stop playing when it comes down to people and their families and their kids and shit. It is not a game to some folks, you know what I'm saying, including me. Don't play with me when it comes down to my family. I'm very, very vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do just like Will did and slap the shit out you. For real, for real. It's just some people just handle situations different. But I feel like he's been holding on for far too long, and this was the reaction from me. You know what I mean? I want to know how you guys feel, though. Let's talk about it in these comments. Let's talk about it in these comments. Do you feel that Will Smith overreacted? Or do you feel like this was just a man who was just sick and tired of being disrespected? How also do you feel about Chris Rock and in his moment? I want to talk about all of these things. Make sure that you meet me in these comments. Now, the Academy did send out a tweet. And let's take a look at it. So the Academy took to their Twitter page and they said, the Academy does not condone violence of any form. They said, tonight we are delighted to celebrate our 94th Academy Awards winners who deserve this moment of recognition from their peers and movie lovers around the world. Now, there is speculation because there is a code of conduct when it comes down to these award ceremonies, to where, like, when sometimes people breach that contract, the awards and the Oscars can be taken, or they'll be forced to ask to give the Oscar back. Now, do you think this is a moment that Will should give the Oscar back? Because do you think that this moment, you know what I mean, should pretty much overshadow all the accomplishments that he has made as an actor? I want to talk about this, you guys, because there's a lot of different things that we could talk about just from this situation alone. Now, August Alsina got the trending, excuse me, or whatever, because of the last situation that Will and Jada was in, and a lot of people is like, why didn't Will have that same energy? Look, Will didn't need energy for August. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to say that him and Jada didn't have a moment, but my nigga, she was never leaving August Alsina. I mean, leaving Will Smith for August Alsina. That is my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I don't really feel like he was even bothered that much in that moment. And I also probably feel like that was a moment where they were both doing them. And that's their business. We're working their household, might not working yours. But we can't judge that shit. It ain't our business. You dig what I'm saying? But I want to know how you feel. Do you feel like Jada also might have played a part to why Will is just losing his damn mind? Let's talk about it, y'all. Shit, we gonna talk about it anyway. We might well do it in the comments. So meet me there. Look, I appreciate you guys for coming back and tuning in. I appreciate all of the support. Before you head off this video, please like it. Drop me some in the comment section. Say 2, do this, or 2, job well done, or 2, you suck. I don't care what you say. Just put me some in the comment section. You feel what I'm saying? Share the video, and please, please watch those ads. That's all you got to do to support S&T is watch those ads. I love y'all, and until next video, I'm going to catch y'all, dog. Peace.